I'm a white male. That's a fact. But just because I'm not black does not mean I won't react when a person of color is shot in the back. Just because I'm white does not mean I won't fight for my fellow human beings' rights to live the same life I can. Just because I won't stand when the flag is displayed does not mean that I hate the men and women who gave their lives for me, so I may be more free than those who came before me. It just means that when I hear the Star-Spangled Banner, I know that my life matters more to some than it would if I was a little bit tanner. Just because I'm me doesn't mean that I can't see the systematic racism that's destroying our country, one that was never great. I mean, our heads lay on Native American graves, and God forbid you complain about how much you're paid when you know damn well you make less than your straight white male coworker makes. White America will laugh in your face and say, that's your opinion. It has no base. You didn't go to college, so you got no place to say anything. But I think that's just the thing. Our country is based on the belief that everyone is made equally. Then how come my neighbor's house costs more than me, despite the fact that it's the same house as me? The only difference is his skin is a little bit more dark than mine is. How come my black friends have to fear the police? How come Asian Americans are stared down if they sneeze? What does straight white male America think equality means? Your Confederacy, it's not heritage. Your ancestors started a war because black people could no longer clean their carriages and hated the thought of the LGBT having marriages. Straight white male America, how do you think that's glamorous? That flag you fly is straight up an embarrassment. Just because I'm white does not mean I think what my ancestors did was right. It just means that I have to fight for my brothers and sisters' lives. Just because we're not blood does not mean I cannot have brotherly love. For those that I trust bust their ass twice as hard as every white man does. Not once have I ever been afraid that my name one day might be a hashtag. But I know too many more people who can't say the same. People who don't know if the next breath that they take is the last one they'll ever make. How can our country be great when straight white men took a crayon and redlined the whole place? When men and women have to sell their bodies for a place to stay, this once great country your founding fathers chose to invade. White privilege does not mean that my life was easy. It just means that my life was not harder because of the way people see me. It means that the only reason I was accepted into a university wasn't so that they could say they have diversity. White privilege means that when I get a ticket for speeding, the color of my skin won't sway the judge's opinion on the correct punishment. Let's ask Breonna Taylor what she thinks. Oh wait, we can't, because she was murdered in her sleep. How about George Floyd? Oh no, wait. His windpipe was destroyed, despite the fact that he was never even tried for any crime. When a black transgender woman is killed all of a sudden, then dead named by the media, do you think straight white male America had any idea? Mercy Mack, that was her name. Check your facts before you step onto the stage. Say their names, say them loud. The killings can be stopped if they're led by a crowd. I'm not racist, that's what you say. But you choose to stay silent when racist people walk away, yet you pipe up once again when they start burning your flag. Straight white men will side with the KKK before they allow an immigrant to earn minimum wage, but then be the first to say, yeah, I'm proud to be 3% blank. From the clothes that you wear to the glasses you clink, you're as 100% American as the Jose Cuervo you drink. And I know what you think, this isn't me, my sister's husband's black, how racist can I be? Hearing it like that seems pretty silly. No one actually thinks like that, no not really. Then you'll say the N-word all willy-nilly. Cause shock value's funny. I used to think shock value was funny. Then I learned the roots of the words I was reciting. I too was racist until I had someone enlighten me. However, just because you're that way doesn't mean you can't change. Straight white male is not a person, it's a mindset. Only when you realize the problem is when you can find it. You can't stay comfy in the silence and wait for the world to change through violence, when you can change the world with kindness. After all, the pen is mightier than the sword. Just cause the straight white male is to blame doesn't mean it needs to be that way anymore. We live in a country ran by pedophiles, all while we smile because there's no way my child could be raped. There's no escape. Everywhere you look, there's something you can change. Your actors, your politicians are all filled with laughter, because when they talk, you listen. And what they sell, you buy, despite it being a money laundering business. You die for your flag, but people who don't identify as the gender they were assigned have no business doing the same? Straight white male America, you ought to be ashamed. Because innocent until proven guilty obviously isn't the case. Straight white male America, your time has come. Straight white male America, your reign of white supremacy is done.